Hello everyone, my name is General Fancy Pants, and welcome back to Edna and Harvey, Harvey's New Eyes. When we last left off, we were talking to this old man here, and he was telling us that he has a story that could potentially help us find the answer to the Templar puzzle that Frank is working on. He's trying to dig in the chapel to get through a slab that has Templar markings apparently on it. Anyway, so Frank is just a random another student that we're helping out, and we learn that the old man needs some trigger objects. Basically, he needs a some kind of animal, or not an animal. He needs an emotion. Let's see, I can't even remember. Let's talk to him. And it was emotion. I don't know. It's the three E's.
Hmm? What?
Not that that helps too much.
Do we know each other?
Can skip over this stuff. Memory.
No fear. I haven't forgotten your earlier question. On the contrary, I'm known for remembering everything all the time. This is thanks to a little trick I learned from an old Chinese mason long ago. All I need is a memory aid, like objects that remind me of the three E's. The first E stands for emotion. It tells me whether I was sad, happy, or angry in that situation. The second E stands for engagement. It reminds me of whether I overcame the situation with strength, heroic courage, or sleepiness. The third E stands for eating. To remember, I have to know which fruit I ate that day. Vitamins are good for the...
Wait for it. No. Okay. So the three E's: emotion, engagement, and eating. So, in the last time we did this logic puzzle here. As you can see, we have our three various eatings, trigger objects, which is a banana, an apple, or a pineapple, and that was a coconut. That was terrible. Okay, so an apple, or a coconut, or a banana. And then the emotions are courage, this is sleepiness, and this is strength, the bear. So it's a deer, a porcupine, and a bear. And then our various emotions, happiness, anger, or sadness. So we have to find these trigger objects, basically, is what he's asking us to do. And we already have our banana, coconut, and apple. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to leave. Back in. Sorry. Sorry. But basically, this is this shelf. I believe we looked at it earlier.
It was the old man's memory aid. If Lily wanted him to help her, she had to find the right objects: an emotion, an engagement, and something to eat.
Okay, so that's where we place one of the three E's is each piece. So like this could be one E. So this might be the emotion, engagement, or eating item. And then the same for the other one. So there's only one emotion, one engagement, and then one eating item. So we need to find the stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep searching around the convent and see if we can find what we're looking for. So here's the classroom. And there's a little girl in it. And immediately I'm drawn to this cabinet here, where you can actually see that looks kind of like the porcupine. Interesting. Can we open the cabinet?
Once again, Lily's efforts were in vain. Only Mother Superior could open the cabinet.
Okay, so that's locked up. Let's talk to Birgit.
Birgit was Mother Superior's favorite student. She had to be the happiest child in the world.
Probably.
Don't even bother trying to distract me, Lily. Unlike you, I actually have a sense of duty. You don't get to be Mother Superior's favorite by just standing around like a moron all day.
All right.
Like you. I work hard to get all those honors and rewards. The only thing I'm missing on my path to perfection is the Golden Girl Scouts badge on a ribbon. That's why I'm working overtime, to perfect my embroidering skills. Mother Superior loves the embroidery because the pictures of animals convey important values. But you wouldn't know anything about that. You've always been terrible at embroidering, and everything else for that matter.
Well, if no one's got any confidence in me, I mean, come on. Alright, how about the animals? Let's start there.
Why don't you get to the point already? You seem to be lacking a few important lessons in values and standards. Haven't you learned anything at all? From my multi-award-winning embroidery, each animal has an assigned character trait. Theirs represent strength, and deer stand for heroic valor. There are negative role models too, of course. The porcupine, for example, is especially slow and sleepy. That's why you'll never find one on one of my banners.
Okay.
But maybe it's in your family's coat of arms.
I don't know if my family even has a coat of arms. How about embroidering?
In case you're wondering what I'm doing here, it's called embroidering. I know it's not your area of specialty. Otherwise, I doubt Mother Superior would have banned you from taking it. What a shame. I know how much you've always enjoyed embroidering.
Lily had to admit that Birgit was right. Her productive friend was really much more talented. But that was certainly no reason for Lily to wish an incurable disease on her.
Agreed.
Neither a disease with an oozing rash, nor a disease that causes her to cough her lungs out.
That'd be terrible. Good thing she didn't think that at all. Let's talk to her about Mother Superior.
Oh, take your little boo-boos to Mother Superior. I'm not her deputy. Yet. But maybe that'll change once I've collected all my awards.
Maybe.
I'm already her favorite.
Alright. The missing banner, which is referring to the missing banner back in the cafeteria.
Quiet now. I just had a great idea for what I could put on the missing cafeteria banner. Damn, it's gone. Thanks a lot. Great job, Lily. If you want help, ask Mother Superior about a suitable animal role model. I'm already done with all my patterns. And remember, at this time of day, Mother Superior is always in the cafeteria, drinking a soothing tea. So don't wander into her office. We're not supposed to go in there alone. And hurry up.
Interesting.
My grades depend on it.
If we're not supposed to go in there alone, that means that we're gonna go in there. Scout's badge.
Stop bothering me. If you carry on like this, I'll never get my last award. The Golden Girl Scouts badge on a ribbon. Oh, yes.
That would be amazing. Alright, that looks to be it for talking to her. Is there anything else in this room that is of interest other than the eagle head?
The animal motifs were taboo for Lily. Mother Superior only allowed her to embroider crosses and lines. But Lily could barely manage even those and often received a scolding.
Can we take the eagle model?
Stop that. I need that as a template.
Okay, so looks like we can talk to Mother Superior about the missing banner or get an idea of what animal she wants on it. Let's continue back to the main hall. And we'll just keep kind of wandering on the convent until we can figure some stuff out. I think what I'm going to do next is, let's see, we don't really need to go to the dorms. Go up the stairs. Let's just keep looking around. Okay, interesting. These look almost exactly like those emotion masks from our grid puzzle. And sure enough, they're angry, happy, and sad. Can we talk to one?
Each mask
Or look
had
at it
two
first?
tiny holes for screws. Not even Lily's fingers could fit in there.
I didn't mean talk, I meant take one.
The mask was tightly screwed into the wall. But did that also mean that one wasn't allowed to take it?
Oh, that's freaky.
You have to find the right tool.
That's creepy.
Something small enough to loosen the screws.
Oh, what luck. Lily was relieved.
That was a little disturbing. I don't know if that was Lily's imagination or if that was a literal, like the masks are actually alive and they talk. Do they all sound the same?
The mask was tightly screwed, but did that also...
No.
Oh, what?
They are all the same. Let's see, to the gallery. Oh, okay. We've been here before. Let's see if we can go into Mother Superior's office since she's not there. And we can. Now we can actually look around here a little bit. There's the potted plant. I don't dare go close to that thing. The pet bowl. There's the hook and there's the painting. Let's see if we can... That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. The eyes are missing. Let's see. Here's the receipt holder. Let's take a look at that.
A note was pinned on the receipt holder.
Dear, crossed out, Ms. Zimmelbach, I have to say I'm very surprised by the way you fulfilled my request to send me a pet for my students' classroom. I had a real animal in mind, one that conveyed important values. Like a puma or a boa constrictor.
Puma.
But the guinea pig you sent is useless to me. I've pickled it in alcohol to save it for the dissection class in biology. Send me a proper animal immediately, or you will not have heard the last of me. Regardless, Mother Superior Ignatz.
I wonder if she actually wrote last on the paper. Probably, knowing Mother Superior. Okay, so that explains the hamster in the old man's room then. Can we look at the receipt holder?
Lily had to make sure she didn't get the skewer in her eye.
That'd be terrible.
It was so easy to have an accident.
Okay, let's see if we can take the receipt holder. Okay. So we have the jar with the guinea pig right there. I didn't think we actually took it. I didn't remember that. I think that's all I can do in here. I don't see any other interactable things that are worth our time. So let's get out of here. There's nothing for us here. Let's go back to the cafeteria and talk to Mother Superior, if I can get there without hovering over my inventory. Talk to Mother Superior about that animal that Birgit was talking about. And there's the missing banner right there, so let's talk to her.
What are you creeping around here for? Feed the cat. Don't tell me you're done already. No, that's what I thought. I am slowly losing the will to keep constantly having to remind you children of what good values are. Take a look at the embroideries on the wall. They depict all of the important virtues. Superiority, strength, and self-control. I'm quite aware that self-control is missing. Do you think I'm blind? Now leave. I have to drink a calming tea. If you pass the classroom, remind Birgit to hurry up with her embroidering. If the self-control motif isn't finished today, I will really blow my top.
I love how she's yelling when she's talking about self-control. Though, I'm sure that's pretty obvious. Alright, let's talk to Doris again. Only because she's right there.
Again? You shouldn't be wandering the cafeteria between meal times. The strangest accidents have happened then, and I have an alibi for nearly all of them.
Nearly all of them. Food for the cat.
You're starting to get on my nerves, child. Mealtime ended long ago. And as long as the stove is out and I don't have my knife,
That's right.
the kitchen is staying closed. So there's nothing for you here. Unless you have Mother Superior's recipe.
No, I do not have the recipe. Let's go back. We already know about that. I forgot that was another thing. There's quite a few things we actually need to do right now. Let's talk to her about hunger. No? There we go.
Before you ask for more food again, it's been hours since I held a canning jar in my hand. My hands always get a bit nervous at times like this. They break everything they touch. Children's legs, children's arms. I just can't control them.
Fair enough. Well, I do have a canning jar of sorts. I have a jar with a guinea pig. Do you want this?
I need
Whoa.
something to calm my fingers.
I don't know what happened there, but I just clicked once and it skipped over the whole thing.
Ugh. Thanks. That was close. Now take your stuff and get out. Now.
Alright, so that gave us a basically dead guinea pig and a jar of alcohol. Let's take a look at this.
The liquid smelled like Doris's breath, or the cap of the lawnmower's fuel tank, which Lily loved to play with.
Oh, the description is in this game. Okay, so we need an animal that is self-control. Represents self-control. So let's see. Let's go back outside. Again, just want to continue exploring around a little bit.
Shawnee was mean. First he had still
we already-
good children.
We already heard all that. Let's see. Shawnee seems the type that would maybe want to drink some alcohol.
Shawnee didn't seem to be interested. Lily had to find some other way to impress him.
Okay, fair enough. I think that's actually all we can... Well, maybe we can do something about the stove and then get her Doris's knife too. Start working on the cat. The cat food. Okay, that's interesting. Who is this? Oh, that's that one kid. I remember him. Is there anything over here that we can take? I don't see anything per se. Okay, let's see Memphis. Let's take a look at him.
Memphis was trembling all over. No wonder. The stove had gone out.
Alright, let's talk to him.
Huh? What? Quick! Close the door before anyone sees me! This is the last safe place in the entire convent, and I wanted to stay that way.
Okay. Danger?
Don't even try talking me out of it. I'm staying here. It's much too dangerous out there.
Lily had no idea what Memphis was talking about, but he'd always been jumpy.
Alright, how about the stove? Maybe he knows how to get it to work.
But, psst, someone might hear you, and then they'll take away my hiding place. And if they take away my hiding place, then I'll definitely be next. The stove is the safest place in the entire convent. You know, it has a Krupp steel casing, titanium-reinforced interior walls, and is lead-coated inside. I'd even
Okay.
survive a bomb attack in here.
Wow, that's a pretty strong stove. Does he know anything about the recipe?
Now get lost before someone discovers me. If you're looking for your recipe, talk to Shawnee. He pocketed it.
Okay, so that's interesting. Now I know who actually has it. Singing?
La 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 la.
The end of the world is near.
Loo 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 loo.
I am damned. Damned are you.
Da dee 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 do.
Apocalypse now.
La 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 la.
The end of the world is near.
Da dee 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 do.
Apocalypse now.
That was some wonderful duetting. That was great. Okay, so we can't rightly use the stove while he's in there, so I guess we're done with that. Alright, let's go back inside. Just want to take a quick peek outside before we need to basically impress Shawnee to get the recipe back, so that's going to do us no good. Let's go back upstairs then and tell Birgit about the banner that Mother Superior needs made. To the classroom. Alright, so let's talk to her.
Ew. Don't distract me. Can't you see I'm working? Probably not. You probably don't even know what hard work looks like.
Alright, missing banner.
Have you asked Mother Superior about the motif for the next banner yet?
Uh-huh.
Well then, get going.
But I did. I did.
Stop that. I need...
She wants a guinea pig. She wants a guinea pig for the...
What's that supposed to be? An animal motif?
Yes.
Uh-huh. No animal motif looks like that. Animal motifs are always on a pedestal. Don't you know anything?
Okay. Well, it looks like based on this eagle motif, there's a little base and probably a spike that goes through its head, much like this right here, the receipt holder. So maybe we just take this guinea pig and skewer it onto the receipt holder.
Lily thought this idea was delightful. The guinea pig was bound to make a huge impression as an animal role model.
Okay. And there it is, a dissected guinea pig. Alright, here's your motif.
At least this is a regular animal motif. But do you think it also conveys really important values?
Yes.
Of course it did. Guinea pigs were cute and small, but always cheerful. Lily always tried to follow their example.
Uh-huh. Well, if you say so. Come back in a few minutes. If you don't bother me, I won't take long.
Okay. I will not bother you. So did we get that eagle motif, or did she just take it off of the... Nope, she just took it off. Alright, so now that we have Birgit working on that, I think I'll call it a video here. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time on Edna and Harvey, Harvey's New Eyes, when we wait for Birgit and maybe try and figure out how to get the cat food made, and continue to figure out how to help Frank. Alright, with that, I will see you next time on Edna and Harvey, Harvey's New Eyes. Until then.